Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. We continue our discussions with folks that are running for Senate against Mitch McConnell. And today we want to welcome in State Representative Charles Booker. Thank you for being with us today.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Hope you are doing well. And we kind of talked a little bit. Everyone's safe and sound in your family, yes?
Everyone's safe and sound. The kids are bouncing off the walls, but we're washing our hands, taking every precaution.
All right. So, how has this campaign changed for you because of COVID-19? Obviously, you can't be out shaking hands and kissing babies. There can't be large groups together. How are you still campaigning?
We're making life adjustments that everybody is. And I look forward to the day where we can be knocking on doors and be in crowds bigger than 15 again. But everything that we're doing with the campaign is really a continuation of what we've been focusing on to begin with, which is how do you meet people where they are? How do you equip folks to get more involved in the political process, even from their home? And now that so many of us have to be home, it's given us a chance to really dig into what I felt was important to begin with, because a movement means that people are inspired and are able to connect wherever they are, and they have the tools to lead themselves. And so, we're doing a lot of digital things, a lot of online remote aspects, and folks are calling, phone banking from their home. We have an auto dollar set up, 20,000 calls this week. And, we're doing a lot of the work that needs to be done big picture. But it's a trying time, for everybody just dealing with this pandemic. And, we're fighting hard to get through that as Kentuckians, and proud of the momentum we're still building with this campaign.
I would love for you to tell me, Charles, what sets you apart from some of the other Democrats that are trying to become the nominee, for example, Amy McGrath and Mike Breuer?
Well, the thing for me, as a young Black man from the poorest zip code in the state, in one of the most segregated cities in the country, I've lived a lot of the struggles that other politicians talk about. Having to ration insulin. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I nearly died from diabetic ketoacidosis. Being on food stamps and free lunch, seeing job opportunities leave our community, and just seeing so much of those struggles really allows me to elevate the voices of Kentuckians, because we have been ignored, so many of us. The reality is now we need leadership that knows what it takes to build coalitions and inspire folks. And I'm the only elected official that has won a race in this, and my record is clear. This is not something that I am just coming upon. It's not a move of political expediency or ambition. This really is my life story, standing with labor, standing with teachers, fighting for our students, fighting for our families, our veterans, our small farms. This is stuff I've been doing. And I think that type of leadership is critically important now, in addition to having the moral clarity to say that we need a Green New Deal. We need Medicare for all. We need universal basic income, because we need to end structural racism and poverty. It's not just about tearing down Mitch McConnell. In fact, it's not even about him at all. This is about us winning our future.
Does some of the stimulus package and just what has happened in our country because of COVID-19 lend itself to sort of helping you along the way, when now Medicare for all may seem like a much better idea to some people now that we see it, or UBI, something like that, payments to Americans that are coming as part of this package, is kind of stuff that you've been talking about for a long time, and now it's here.
It should not take a pandemic for us to realize that we need to invest in people, that Kentuckians have been exploited for far too long, and we need a universal basic income, something I've been fighting for years, which actually today I was endorsed by the Income Movement, which is a big national cohort of folks that are pushing for UBI. We shouldn't need a pandemic to realize that healthcare is a right. But it gives us the chance, because a lot of people are seeing what folks in communities like mine and in Appalachia have seen for generations. Once we get past this, if we don't act now, we're still going to have folks dealing with generational poverty. We're still going to have folks going without their insulin, or choosing between food on the table and keeping the lights on. And so it helps to elevate things I've been talking about for a while, and we're using that to build a bigger coalition of folks and win this race as well.
Representative Charles Booker, thanks for being here with us today. I'm sure we'll be catching up with you down the road, hopefully when life resumes back to normal.
Thank you. Of course. Thank you.
Thank you so much. More Hey Kentucky right after this.